Hey guys, it's Mishal and you're watching Q&A with Mishal, episode number 8. Now, in this video, I really don't know the questions. We're basically just gonna figure out as we go. So let's not waste our time. Let's jump right into it. Rahi, what's my question number 1? Go for it.
For the first question, there is a lot of talk around people needing to do what they love, basically follow their passion. But what if someone doesn't know their passion? How can they figure it out?
So I haven't got a set formula for it, but I'm just gonna tell you how I basically found out what I really wanted to do for the rest of my life. Now, when I was in school, in college, everything I ever wanted to do was revolved around money. Okay, when I was in school, I found out that doctors makes a lot of money, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna be a doctor. But then I wasn't really passionate about science, okay? I never studied science out of any curiosity, okay? I just wanted to be a doctor because they make a lot of money. But then my grades didn't reflect that, so I was a little bit realistic with that. So then I decided, okay, I like accounting. When I got into the high school, then I was a little bit interested in accounting. I liked accounting. I used to teach my friends accounting. So I thought, okay, chartered accountants as well make a lot of money. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna be a chartered accountant. So then I finished my graduation. Then I decided to pursue my further studies in accounting, master's in professional accounting. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna be a CPA and I'm gonna be a CPA and accountant for the rest of my life. But then the moment I stepped into my university day one, I realized, okay, I like accounting, but I'm not in love with accounting. I can't do this for the rest of my life. I can't do it over the weekend. I can't do it 24/7. I'm not obsessed about it, okay? But then my first job in Australia was sales and marketing, okay? And there was pure accident, pure by chance. But the moment I stepped on the field, the moment I had my first conversation with my client, it wasn't a sale and I really sucked at it. But then I thought, okay, I could be really good at that. And then the moment I had my first sale, first conversation with the client, then I was hooked, right? For the first time in my life, I wasn't thinking about how much money I was going to get out of it. Okay, I started enjoying my time on the field. I enjoyed taking rejection. Okay, and that's how I figured out that, okay, I don't know how much money I'm going to make out of this. I don't know if I'm going to be a multi-millionaire by the age of I'm 25, 26, 27, but I'm happy while I'm doing it. The time really flies. When someone says no to me on a sales call, or if I'm having a conversation with someone over the phone and they're giving me any objection, I don't care what they say. Okay, while I'm talking to them, I'm not thinking in terms of, okay, if I get a sale, I'm gonna make this much commission out of him. Okay, so I was not thinking about the money, and this is how you figure it out, or your passion. You need to understand what is it that you do right now in your life, okay, that you really enjoy doing. If it is a singing, okay, why do you want to sing? Because you want the fame, because you want to make a lot of money, you want to live in $1 million house, you want to travel around the world. Okay, understand, all these things are really cool, okay, but then these cannot be the primary motivation for you to do something. Okay, if you enjoy the work, if you enjoy the grind of being a singer, then that's your path. But if you're going to make all the decisions in your life based on the money, you're going to miss out on so many opportunities. Figure out what is it that you want to do, and it's not related with how much money you're going to make out of it. You enjoy doing, you are the happiest while you're doing it, right? For example, when I'm making calls, when I'm making these videos, or when I'm doing anything in my business, I'm the happiest. Understand this, happiness doesn't happen because of success, okay? Success happens because you're enjoying your work. The time flies. You don't care that if you have to work 16 hours a day, 18 hours a day, but you are your happiest when you are actually in the grind. that's your passion, because it doesn't matter what you do in your life. Either you are following your passion, or if you're only doing something for the money, you're still gonna have to do a lot of work outside of your work hours, and nobody wants to put in the work in something they're just interested in. I invest thousands and thousands of dollars of my own money buying the books, going to the workshop, attending the seminars, okay, waking up 4 in the morning and reading that book, okay, getting better at my craft. If I'm doing something I hate doing and I'm only doing it for the money, why do I want to get up 4 o'clock in the morning and read about it? Why do I want to work over the weekend? Why do I want to go to the conferences and seminars and invest my own money into it, right? Eventually you are going to have to get better at your craft, and the only way you are going to get better and you are going to put in the extra work if that's something that you really care about, you love doing it, and you are your happiest while you're doing it. Okay, so that's why, okay, that's the practical reasoning. People need to do things they're absolutely in love with. That's my answer.
So for the second question, what do you do when your family members don't support your dream?
So that's okay if they don't understand your goals and aspirations. I need you to do is start investing your money, your energy, and your time into things that you really want to do, and learn how to start producing the results out of it, right? You are doing something you're absolutely passionate for, right? But if you're not making any money, forget about your parents, okay? You're gonna get disappointed in yourself, okay? You're gonna get depressed. You're gonna have massive anxiety. So you do not want to be a broke artist, okay? So once you know what you really want to do, invest all your time, energy, and money into getting better at it, and learn how to commercialize that passion. And once you start getting the results, once you start making a little bit of money, start getting more clients, people are going to change their mind all the time, okay? Just because they have an opinion about what you want to do in your life right now doesn't mean that they're gonna stick with that opinion all their life. Okay, success looks after everything. Okay, so that's my answer to it. Don't care about it. Respectfully avoid listening to their opinions. You know what really gets you going, what gets you motivated, why you really want to do this. Okay, and keep putting in the work. And yeah, people always come around. People always come around. Okay.
What if people know what they really want to do in life and really want to go after it, but haven't got enough savings or enough financial backing to go all in?
So, okay, you have to be a little realistic about your dream, okay? Like for example, when I was 22 and a half, at that time, I couldn't have pursued my passion. I did not have a lot of financial backing of myself. At the time, I was under $40,000 education loan. When I went to Australia to pursue my master's degree in accounting, I actually convinced my father that, okay, we are going to have to take the education loan, but I'm going to look after the payments. I'm going to pay off the mortgage myself, right? So at that time, all the decision I made was how much money I was going to make out of it. And then I was actually at a stage where that I had enough savings to sort of start my own business, right? So for example, let's say that you're in your 30s, okay, and you haven't got enough savings in your bank account, and you want to go all in your dream, okay, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, but understand this is 2020. You have to be a little bit realistic about your dreams. You still have to go and get a 9-to-5 job so you can look after the mortgage, you can look after the car payments, you can still send your kids to the nice school, right? Or obviously you are still not spending money on the things that you don't want, okay? And once you finish your 9-to-5 job, so you can look after your expenses. Once you finish your work, you spend a bit of time with your family, your wife, and then from 9 o'clock at night to 3 o'clock in the morning, you're working on the side hustle. At the same time, understand this is 2020, so you're gonna have to put things on the internet. You can create your brand part-time. Okay, and until something starts popping, you keep doing this thing. Okay, you're working 9-to-5 to pay off the expenses, and then you're working 9 to 6 just on your dreams. And then you're obviously going to come at a stage where you do not require that full-time job, or even you're still going to have to start putting more work in your side hustle, which once you sort of start getting traction, you're going to have to sort of put in more work in your side hustle, right? So maybe you make a strategic decision that instead of going from 9 to 5, you're just going to work a 4-hour part-time, so you can still look after some of your expenses, but then you're going to get sort of invest more time into your dream project. But you have to be realistic about it. Okay, so if you have the enough backing, okay, if you have buffer for about 6 months or 12 months, go all in. I got no problem with that. But if you haven't got enough savings, just find something to look after your expenses, and then also work extremely hard on your side hustle, okay, and keep putting in the work until something starts popping, okay. And that's my 2 cents.
So the last question for this episode is, how can people make a switch from an employee to entrepreneurship?
So here's the thing that you need to understand, that okay, when you have a job, okay, if you're not happy, you really can't produce really good work. Okay, the reason I actually made the money that I made, and I basically started at the bottom, but I didn't care that where I'm starting from or how much money I'm making out of that. I was just ecstatic, and I was so excited that I actually get to do something that I really want to do. And because of that feeling, I was actually able to scale my results. I was able to get massive results for the companies I worked for. Okay, so, and that's what you need to do. The reason I decided to walk away from a high-paying job, great commission structure, great culture, and a great team, because I was not 120% happy. And I know that if I'm not 120% happy, and if I'm only doing things just because of the commission structure, just because I can actually make 150, 170 out of this job, it's got a limit to it. Now, because I'm not 120% happy, I cannot be 120% committed. I do not want to sort of show up early for work. I do not want to be the last one in the building. I do not want to attend certain meetings, or I now do not want to work on the weekends. I'm now very choosy and selective about the hours I'm going to have to put, because I'm not 120% happy. That's the moment I realized, okay, I'm going to have to make the switch. So the entrepreneurship, again, I was actually coaching and training my team for about 7.5 years, right? So I realized that, okay, this is now I really want to do. This is going to be my last chapter, and I can actually do this for the rest of my life, because I'm really passionate about seeing other people succeed. So that was the moment I realized that I'm not 120% happy with my job. So I actually, it took a lot of sort of courage to walk away from a high-paying job. So I knew that if I really want to produce something really good, I have to be happy. If I'm not happy, if I'm not enjoying my work, I cannot contribute at the highest level possible. And this is the same thing you're gonna have to ask yourself. If you're only sort of 70 to 80% happy, and if you're only doing it so you can actually keep paying your mortgage, or if you keep making the car payment, then that's the moment you're going to have to start introspecting, and then now you're going to have to ask yourself now what you really want to do, where you're not thinking about the money, and you only want to do that because you enjoy the work. Okay, and once you sort of find something, you're going to have to make the switch. So as I said in the beginning, okay, happiness doesn't happen because of success. Success happens because you are happy. And that's the wrap, guys. This is again Q&A with Mishal, episode number 8. Now, these are your questions. I'm answering them. If you want me to answer any of your questions in relation to business, sales, marketing, mindset, entrepreneurship, how to get the best out of yourself, how to get the best out of your team, okay? So put your question in the comment section, and I'm going to try my best to answer this question in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time.